Now glad to welcome in head coach Tim Mathis to talk about his team's performance today in this 47-35 win over Florida Memorial. Coach, let's start right where the majority of our pregame conversation kind of centered around last week. It was the conversation amongst the the fact that you had the 4 turnovers, you can't do that and have winning football at a continuous base. The exact opposite was the case today. You forced 4 turnovers, a pretty clean day for your offense. What did you like about the way you guys valued the football and also at the same time able to force a couple takeaways?
I think that was exactly what we said we had to do to win the game. You can see it out there. They had a great offensive team. We knew that running back is really good. Luckily, we got some guys that are just as good as him. But, not turning the ball over and then getting 4 turnovers, making big plays when they had to. I'm so proud of the defense because, their offensive team was really good. But the defense just bowed their neck and did what they had to do and made stops when they had to. And I'm going to toot my guy's horn. I'm not tooting my horn. But the offensive line played fantastic. We were just able to put our will against that team, and we just ran the ball down their throat. And that's we knew we had to do that. Time of possession was a huge deal. You keep them off the field, they can't score as many points if we keep the ball. And we just did what we needed to do through passes that we needed to throw. A 3-step game that worked great with the RPO stuff, and it's a great recipe for a big win that. Trying to keep them out of the end zone was a big deal. That we played a really good football team.
First time since 2019 you forced 3 interceptions in a ball game. Talk about just overall how you guys handled. I know one aspect of it, just the quality of offense that you faced, but the tempo that they worked with too, something you don't see all that often.
No, that's they were a well-oiled machine offensively, and just they athletes. I can't say enough about it. I don't know. There's a factory down there somewhere. They're chasing rabbits in the cane fields all summer long or whatever. Because they had some pretty athletes that could really run. But our guys, we play a brand of football. It's going to be hard nosed, and we're not ever going to quit. And we're going to do whatever it takes to win. And they might have put 35 points on us. Defensively, Coach Smith's probably not going to be very happy, but they played their butts off, and they played hard, and we got the turnovers we needed to get, or we don't stop them, And so we made the plays that we need to make defensively, and offensively, we just, we did what we needed to do, run the ball, and we did a really good job of doing that.
You get another quality performance out of your quarterback, Luke Holloway, 11 of 12 passing, 85 yards and a touchdown on the ground, just phenomenal. 12 carries, 161 yards and 3 touchdowns. How proud are you of a guy like that where I know last year just, some things just, weren't just so happy with it. And you could see the frustration, and he just kept with it, battled through it, and now you're seeing it really pay off here in the first month of the season.
Yeah, it goes back to what I've said several times here in the last couple of weeks is I think he has a confidence in the guys in front of him, and he's a good quarterback. But any quarterback back there, if they don't have a lot of confidence in what's going up front, they get a little gun shy or whatever. But he's doing a fantastic job. He had he's a good weapon because he has really good legs too. So our read option stuff and read game with all our run stuff is really potent because when he pulls it. He's a threat to go to the house, and he did it once today, but had some really big first down, 3rd and short, 3rd and long runs on some read runs, read option runs that really hurt them because they weren't disciplined enough to stay on their keys or whatever, and they were just running out, and he made them pay.
First time this year where you have your offense just find themselves in a little bit of a tough spot and batting a little adversity, get the ball back on a handful of occasions in a 1-score game. How pleased were you just to see the response time and time again? And I think the one that stands out, a 3rd and short run by Jacob Cornejo, just breaks through the line and he was gone.
Yeah, it kind of goes back. I think they might have had 11 guys on the line of scrimmage. The safeties were up and it was 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2 or whatever it was. And the flip side of that is if you don't fit in the hole, if everybody's blocked, we got some good dudes too that can run the ball, and some guys that can break away just like they do, and he made them pay for it. And you can see as he's running, he's getting more confidence. The first person usually doesn't pull him down. He's a really strong running back too, so I think on that play, I can't wait to watch it on film, but I think he broke a little arm tackle there to go the distance. But he's a good one. But Tim Pinnell came in and ran really hard. Jeremiah, when he had his chances, he ran hard, kind of rolled his ankle. Guy got mad at him on the extra point and kind of rolled him over and rolled his ankle, or he'd have been in there a little more. But he can't speak to me. I can't speak enough about the offensive line. I think they just decided to, we're going to take the game over, and we needed to right there. They're within, I guess, 6 points of us or whatever, and with right at 6 minutes to go, and you can't. Told them we got to put the game away, and I didn't know we were going to go down and score, but I was like, you don't want them to get the ball back. Well, they got the ball back because we scored, but just the fact that they had the mentality that we're going to take it down the field. It's just we're getting to where we need to be there.
Career day out of Kane Burnley. Had the pick six, involved on that sack there on the final drive of the ball game. Just to see a guy like that that's kind of lingered around, I guess, bought some time before it's really his opportunity to play, and to have him rise to the occasion on a day like today was fun to watch.
It's awesome that that's the thing, you never know who's going to make the play, and that's the great thing about it is all our guys just play their butts off, and if it's their opportunity to make the play, they're going to make the play, and we had a bunch of guys do that today, and just the relentless effort, because we weren't getting there with a lot of sacks or whatever, but when it counted, when we needed what we needed, there at the end to keep them out, we bowed our neck and did what we needed to do.
You're off to a 4-0 start for the first time since 2017. Just overall, this program, you're going into a bye week. You're getting ready for conference play in 2 weeks. That's a pretty easy question to ask, I guess, but how pleased are you with what everything's going on right now? It just seems like really a collective unit, everybody working on the same page.
Well, our mentality is, and that's what I told them, because we've been preaching, we haven't done anything yet. And we're 3-0. We did something today, but today we ended non-conference play undefeated. But we're going into conference. We hadn't done anything yet. Now we're going into conference play, and our goal is to be conference champions. So that's when it starts. So we haven't, we're going to keep ourselves grounded and have the mentality that we hadn't done anything yet because, again, really good football team. But our conference is not for the faint of heart, and we've got to get better. It's great. We got 2 weeks to prepare for our game against Campbellsville, and we got to take 2 weeks of getting healthy and getting better.
That's what's up next for you all. October 5th, you're at Campbellsville, a night game there to kick off Mid-South Conference play. What are you hoping to accomplish over the next 2 weeks?
Just work on Cumberland. We got to work on Cumberland and getting better. Every day we got to come to work with our lunch pail and just have that work mentality that we're going to get better every day, because you don't stay the same. You either get better or you get worse, and we've got to work on getting better every day.
Coach, fun start to the 2024 season. As you said, kind of a chapter closing. You're through conference play and now on to a bye week in Mid-South Conference play. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the start. We'll catch up with you here in a couple weeks.
Thank you. It's nothing like being at Phoenix on a Saturday night.